So Nike's hired Colin Kaepernick to be their face of their, I think it's 30th anniversary of the Just Do It slogan. This is hilarious on both sides of it. First, from Nike's side, here's a company that's accused of operating sweatshops overseas and paying people like 20 cents an hour. Now all of a sudden they're going to feign interest in social justice. Here's an idea. Take those millions of dollars you're paying Colin Kaepernick and other celebrities and actually pay people a living wage around the world. That would be more to do with social justice than feigning, thinking that Colin Kaepernick's having some huge sacrifice. And it's funny because now you're seeing a backlash. Apparently, Nike's stocks have gone down. I don't know if it's all because of this ad, but certainly it probably had some part to do with it. And I just don't understand these companies on either sides of the aisle that want to get involved in politics. Like, it's just dumb. Just like go the middle of the road, make a good product, keep promoting sports, promote athletes. That's great. But I mean, come on. Once you get into politics, it's why the NFL is seeing that, right? It's hurting their brand as well. People are always going to be you'll lose more people by being angry at your political stance than you'll ever gain by people that are happy with your political stance. You're always going to be better to just walk the middle and not two sides on this issue. But whatever, Nike's chose to do this. It's hilarious on Kaepernick's stance also because, one, if he's about social justice, wouldn't he investigate a company and make sure they're paying living wages before he hitched his social justice train to their company? Well, apparently not. The money was too enticing, right? Secondly, the entire idea of the campaign's like, he sacrificed. Sometimes you have to sacrifice everything to just do it. Like, that's absurd. He didn't sacrifice anything. One, he got a lucrative contract with Nike, apparently, that have been paying him the whole way through this since 2011, I guess. Second, it's not like he's not fighting a court case against the NFL right now. Sacrifice would mean like, yes, I willingly give up my career because I'm doing something I feel is noble. Like Pat Tillman did, who actually died fighting for his country and left a lucrative NFL career for it. He didn't leave and then sue the NFL and try to make money and like do both things. No. He actually did sacrifice for his country, so I don't think this is a sacrifice on Kaepernick's part. And like, I'll do another video someday maybe about like the whole message that Kaepernick's protesting against. But all I'll say in this video is it's just so aggravating to me how the media and everyone tries to stand up and make his protest about something it wasn't. He stood up, he protested. His words were quite simple when he first did the protest in 2016. I think it was a preseason game versus Green Bay. And he quite simply said, I will not honor a flag for a country that oppresses black people. So it was a protest. Regardless of what you think about that, it was a protest against the flag and it was a protest against the country that he feels racist. I disagree with that. I think there are all kinds of racial problems in this country and everywhere in the world, but I think this is the best country it's ever existed. And even though we have a long way to go in all fields until we get perfect, I feel like to just come out and say, I'm not going to honor this country because it's racist is absurd. Again, I'll do another video where I get into the numbers, crunch the numbers about specifically what he's raising an issue about. But yeah, so it just seems like a bad PR move on both sides, and I'm not quite sure what either side's gaining out of it. I know Kaepernick's gaining millions of dollars. I don't think Nike's going to make the money they thought they would. Nike's going to make the money they thought they would. So and I'm sure the NFL is very happy that this came out like the week before the season because I think they want more than anything for this just to go away. So, if you're a fan of the NFL out there, and this anthem protest upsets you, it's just another more salt in the wound, where more virtue signaling for someone who's now claiming this huge sacrifice when in reality he hasn't sacrificed anything.